Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday, my collective. Good morning, Leos. Happy birthday to you. I hope that you have great things planned for your birthday. I hope that you have a great week. Many surprises, birthday surprises. Hope you get a lot of gifts. Most importantly, I hope you get some rest, okay? So we are going to jump into our reading today. Before we do, I wanted to let you know that I was kind of really feeling strongly this morning that the energy is on. I feel like someone may have tossed and turned last night, wasn't really able to get much sleep. I feel like their mind is really on missing you, collective. They're really antsy. They're regretting their decisions that they made. They want to make some changes in their life. They are trying to make some changes in their life, but they're confused about where to begin to make those changes in those particular areas of their life. Not only that, but they're just confused about, of letting go of situations that they have, because they are comfortable with where they are, okay, with the people that they have around them. They're comfortable in their environment, you know, even though that environment may be a little toxic, they are comfortable. I do also feel like the person on your mind feel like if they begin these changes or make these changes, doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to get you back. Because I feel like a lot of you are not in contact with your person, and they're willing to make these changes for you, but they don't know if they make these changes, is it going to just be for nothing, or are you guys are going to be able to reconcile? Okay, so I feel like they're just confused. They just don't know what direction to take. They just don't know if it's going to be worth it to when I say that. So I think that you're just at a standstill right now. But at the same time, I feel like they know something in their life needs to change, and that they can't continue, you know, doing the same things that they've been doing um, all this time. All right, they do know it's time to grow to 22 when I say that. And I think that you've been a catalyst for this person. And when you came into this person's life and you've shown them another way of living, another way of loving, that there's more to life than what they've been used to. I feel like you were the catalyst for this person to want to grow, to want to change. And it took them losing you and not having you in their life for them to realize that they need to do more, they need to do better. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into the reading for today to see what's going on. I also had a couple of downloads that I was channeling as well. I'm channeling the name Martha, um, older, Caucasian, curly hair, somewhat gray. Channeling that. Channeling, there's Gary, okay? Gary. Uh, I'm channeling people from the other side. This is not someone here, okay? Channeling from the other side. Gary, Martha. Hmm. Channeling someone having something going on with their liver at this point. Someone needs to, if they're having, I feel like upper side pain and abdominal issues, trouble digesting food, or pain after they digest their food. Okay, you need to get your liver checked out. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap into the energy for this morning, and that's pretty early. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered into my spiritual life. I recognize that this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading, continuing to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant guide and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I do call on my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors that watch over me, to help, as well as my good archangel, to protect me, the collective, and my family from any harm, any negative energy, or any negative influences that might be directed our way as we continue to do God's work. All right, Spirit guide, tell me What is influencing the collective at this moment? What is influencing the collective at this moment that they need to know about? Magician in the mirror. Okay. This is what's influencing right now. It's a 53, which goes down to an 8, which does for some talk about your karma or your dharma, depending upon what seeds you manifested. If you sowed good seeds, then you are at this point recouping or harvesting in your dharma. And if what you sowed was not good seeds, then right now you are calling in your karma. All right. So this card is a culmination of your personal, your spirit, and your spiritual power at this time. All right. If you notice in this left hand that this person is holding the flame, which is the passion, and this is action. And in the right hand, this is the vertex water, which is your reflection, the light of your reflection. All right. So when you bring them both together, it does speak about you being the magician, and within your grasp, you have the amazing force of the earth and of the spirit. Okay, so you are manifesting the higher and the lower realms right now. All right. So with this, you have the energy of the yin and the yang, which is the spirit of clarity and thought. And with the flame, okay, so the yin is the clarity and the thought, all right? And the yang is your creativity, your direction, your creativity. So together, you're able to manifest a lot of things and have transformation. This kitty cat's about to get on my nerves. And transform whatever it is that you want, whatever you want to bring. This is your time to manifest it, okay? Because you are manifesting as above, so below. Okay, so you just need to tap into your real power at this time. So when you do see this card come up, just know that you are alchemizing everything in your life right now. Okay, so you're like a chemist. You turn basic metals into gold. All right, so you now have the capability to transform your difficulties into blessings. All right. And I feel, collective, that's what you've done. You've taken the pain that you've experienced in your previous relationships, the heartache, and instead of you sitting down and feeling like a victim and feeling like, oh, well, it's me, I've been hurt, I no longer want to get up, and I don't want to be in love anymore, I want to close my heart off to the world, I just don't want to get out of bed, I don't want to work, I don't want to do anything. I feel like instead of you having and adapting that type of mindset and that type of attitude, you took all that pain, you took that heartache, and you alchemized it, okay? You alchemized it to the point that you may have sat down a week or two, but then you say, you know what? No, this is not me. I'm going to continue to get up. I'm going to continue to use my faith in God. I know He has my back. I know my spirit to have me. And I'm not going to let someone make me a victim. I'm going to take back my own power. I'm going to pour love into myself. And I'm going to get back, and I'm going to be bigger and brighter than ever. You thought about your goals. You thought about the dreams that you have. And just because somebody didn't want to get on board with you, work with you, and help you to accomplish, your dreams or act out your mission with you, you made up your mind, you do it yourself. And that's what a lot of you are out here doing now, okay? You started new companies, you're starting new businesses, some of you are going back to school, some of you receive increase on your job, some of you have tapped into your spiritual gifts, you're doing something out here to help other people. Some of you have become teachers. All right. So what you've done is you've healed. You just going in, you've healed. You ask yourself, what was it about myself that I've allowed this person to remain in my energy for as long as they did? To Why didn't I put boundaries? What was it about me that I needed to heal that allowed this person to think that it was okay to do this to me? And why, after the first red flag, didn't I set my boundaries? Why did I let this person stay in my energy as long as I did? Why did I go back? Why did I keep accepting it back? And you figured it out. Okay, you figured out what you need to heal about yourself, and you healed it. And then you took the pain, you alchemized it, and you said, I'm going to go out and I'm going to help others to not have to experience what I experienced. Okay, to recognize the red flags, to know the cautions, the warning signs, to if they have healed, just how to move forward. If they've been through it, how to move forward, how to heal. All right, how to not let the world kick you down and stay down. And that's what you're doing. You're becoming an alchemist at this point. You're alchemizing, and by doing that, you're manifesting exactly what you want in this world. And you're listening to your intuition, and you're taking back your power, and you're using it for good. Way to go, collective. Way to go. What else? Because of that, you're going to have new love coming in. You have new love coming towards you. Some of you may already have this new love, may have already met a new love. And some of you have someone coming in that's going to offer you new love, okay? With the 44, it's going to be a lot of emotional stability as well as physical stability. This is someone who's going to be very nurturing with you. This person's going to have a very large heart, okay? This person is going to be peaceful, emotional, receptive to love. All right. Some of you might be resolving any ongoing family issues that you may have had. You're listening to your intuition. Some of your psychic abilities or your spiritual gifts have been increased to you. All right. There may be a woman that has come into your life, if not, will come into your life, that understands the emotions of life, and she's going to help you to bring more clarity and awareness to what it is that you do. Okay, so she may help you to understand how to utilize your gifts in a way that's going to benefit you. Okay, this can also indicate that you have a female friend, a teacher, or a confidant who's here to help you with any issues of love, family, or emotion. Um, it could be a therapist that you're speaking to, could be a neighbor, could be someone you meet through a third party, but it's someone that you feel like you can bounce ideas off of, someone you can really trust, someone who won't judge you, someone who you can just a shoulder for you to lean on, or just a real person you can talk to that's going to give you a lot of wise advice. Okay, this is also going to be someone that's going to be even tempered, a caring person who really thinks about your best interest and only wants to see you be successful and succeed. All right. Also, again, you have new love coming in, and you might meet this new love through a friend of someone. Okay. What else? And this might be something that you're manifesting for those of you who want new love in your life. Yeah, see, you're ready to give your heart to someone. You are ready for new love. You're not looking to go back to the past. You are done with the past. That's definitely showing up. You're having more loving relationships with your friends. And here you have the angel of love. So definitely the angels are coming through to show you that they're sending love your way. Okay, with the rose quartz in the hand, this is something that's very healing. So you have a very healing, tender love coming towards you, and this shows me that you are vibrating love as well. You're bringing compassion and affection to everything that you do. Another card that says if you're looking for love, it's coming, and it's coming in quickly. And this is someone who's looking for a much deeper type of love. All right. So they're longing for a deep and intimate connection with someone that's already in their life. All right. This is saying that you're far greater, you have far greater tendencies and tenderness that's coming towards you. Um, but it's just a reminder that before you can offer this deep love and tenderness that you have, that you must give it to yourself first. All right. So just don't forget self love. It is great to have an open heart. It is great to love on others, but just make sure you're putting yourself first in line. Okay. You must love yourself before you give to yourself, before you can give to others, because if you're depleted, then you have nothing to give to anyone else. Okay. So make sure you're doing that. The angels are smiling on you because they're going to help you to forge this new connection that you're going to have with the person that they're sending with you. And the fact that this is a 49, this is going to go to a 13 that does talk about death and transformation. So you've completed a cycle, you've put an end to a cycle of being in relationships where love was not returned to you, where you were overgiving and not getting back what you deserve. Okay. You've moved on from that. You've taken the time to heal, and now you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for new love to come in, a relationship of equal give and take. This is not looking so great right now, you guys. So great. So great. What else, guys? One more. Now someone wants to come in and change and take their mask off. Okay, someone that was held back by fear, someone who did not want to give you love, someone that was attached to possibly other relationships, held back by fears, held back by insecurities, prior obligations, possibly work, too much work. Maybe they felt like they were held back because they were given to too many situations at once. They were held back by a certain lifestyle. Okay. Maybe they had children and they had to take care of. Maybe they felt like you didn't fit in. Maybe they were held back by a certain mindset, okay, that they lived in. Or maybe they didn't feel like you guys were a match, okay. They were held back by their image of what they thought a relationship should be, and maybe they didn't feel like you fit in with their relationship, or possibly they felt like they weren't enough. They had their own insecurities and felt like they weren't enough. But this is somebody who's dealt with a lot of inner and external conflict in their life, okay. Somebody who needed to overcome some challenges that they were going through, somebody who has dealt with a lot of disappointment and abandonment in their life. And I feel like this person's now dealing with a lot of regret and fear, and they're feeling the loss of you at this moment. This is also somebody who might have some financial loss going on. Somebody who felt like they put you in some type of competition, or felt like they wanted you to compete for them, by putting you in third party relationships, in order for you to prove your type of love. But this is just somebody who's used to dealing with unhealthy relationships and does not know how to be does not know how to show up for you to be in a healthy relationship due to their attachments. This person could have possibly been married or in a long-term relationship that you did not know about. So this is somebody who definitely showed you one face. This is somebody who wore a mask. They showed you they had a double life. They showed you one side of them, and why they definitely hid the other. Showed you one face while they hid another. Yeah. Someone who was given to another situation, taking from you and given to another situation. Spirit guys, give me Magician in the mirror. So with the Magician in the mirror, you're out here manifesting. Like I told you, you're alchemizing all the pain that you've gone through, and you're now bringing in abundance. You're happy. Not only you're happy, but you have joy, positivity, success in whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether it's job, whether it's love, whether it's family time, whether it's getting promotion, new house, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you're doing that. You are going to have a 10 of cups. So you have great love coming in. I'm very happy for you guys, because you have a happy family life coming in, where it's going to be a lot of joy, a lot of wish fulfillment, a lot of happy moments. If you don't have children already, you will have children. You might meet someone with a child. You might have a child. They may have a child. You might blend families together. Okay, but definitely it's a 10 of cups. So this is an ever loving, happy family situation you have coming in. That's what you're manifesting in. Okay. Um, Someone who's willing to come in and really just put the hard work, in. Some of you are learning a new skill set as well. For those of you who are working on a new job, a new mastery, someone might be using the skill set that you have just developed, okay, through your gifts, your spiritual gifts, and you're hard at work trying to put that together to start your new career. Your past person is also trying to learn a new skill. They're trying to develop, they're wanting to come in and put the hard work to maybe try to get you back into their life. This is somebody who tried to be sneaky, okay? They tried to deceive you in some type of way. They wanted to run off and get away with something, but they weren't able to get away with it. They got caught. See the two behind with the Seven of Swords? Somebody tried to be sneaky and get away were possibly not telling you that they were involved with someone else, that they were seeing that they had other options. Um, they were dating, they were entertaining other possibilities, that maybe they had even had addictions. They were partying, celebrating with others. Someone who was cunning you, being manipulative towards you. And now this person feels burnt out. They're sitting back, they feel burnt out, they ignored the warning signs, they feel trapped in another situation. They're restless. I told you, I felt like somebody was restless last night when I got started. Restless and confused. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Remember, before I started, I said someone feels restless and confused. This person had too many options. They tried to be sneaky and entertain too many options. They had too much in front of them at one time. And they couldn't handle it. They couldn't juggle everything. They got burnt out trying to do too many things. Instead of giving to you, they tried to be in too many places at once, try to do too much at once, too many unhealthy things, okay, at once for their own selfish greed. They lack focus on you. The one thing that meant something, the gift, the God, the thing that could have made them happy is the thing that they ignored and lacked focus on, and they gave to all these other situations that did not bring them happiness at all. All right, they tried to be sneaky and have all of these things and try to hold on to you, but they got caught. They ignored the warning signs. I know you gave them warning signs that, hey, I'm not happy. Hey, something's wrong. Hey, what's going on? How do you feel about me? Are you seeing someone else? And this person was just lying to you, okay? Now they're trying to come through and use logic. Now they want to logically come in and speak to you. They want to try to make things right, all right? They want to be objective. They want to be fair. They want to tell you they want to be fair. They want to do what's right by you, but you're not interested. You're moving away to calmer waters. Like you're done with the past. You're moving away from them. You don't want to be with them anymore. You've had personal growth. You've grown. You want something different. You want more in life. You want your 10 of cups, and you want your 10 of cups with someone new. You don't trust them anymore. Okay, you don't trust that they can be the person that like you want them to be. You've already given them your time. You spend a lot of time with them already. So you're no longer interested in what they have to offer. All right, with all these swords out here, you gave this person plenty of time. You have swords and cups. So a lot of you went through a lot of moon cycles with them. You went through a lot of weeks. Some of you went through years with the pentacles out here with this person, and there was never any change. So you've grown, you've healed, you've alchemized a new beginning for yourself, and you've moved on. You've closed the cycle, okay? You've closed the cycle. The world card here, a cycle is over, it's completed, it's done. You're moving on to new love. Give me angel of love, spirit guide. Thank you. Why am I just getting the name Craig? Does someone know a Craig? There's a Craig coming up. If you don't know Craig, there's a Craig. What about Craig, spirit guides? What about Craig? Craig. Let me get to Craig 1 minute. Hold on. But angel of love, someone wants to take a risk, fast action, come towards you. So you have a Knight of Wands coming towards you. Somebody who's going to be impulsive, that's going to take a risk to come towards you. Someone with a lot of passion. Okay. My spirit guides. Sidebar. Take me to Craig. What's going on with Craig, spirit guides? Why did you give me that name? Thank you. Craig is somebody who departed. Craig is somebody who's departed to the other side. Yeah, he's moved on. Craig is somebody who's moved on. He's moved on. He's in heaven. That was 7. He's moved on. He's made to the other side. He's in heaven. What does Craig want to say? What does he want to say? He wants you to know that he has transformed. He's happy. He's having a new beginning on the other side. Is this recent, spirit guides? Is this recent? What is this? What is this? He's watching over a water sign. Someone knows a Craig who's recently with the cups. So you have cups out here. So the time frame for cups is months. So someone there's a Craig. There's a Craig who transitioned to the other side. He's in heaven. He moved on to the other side within a few months ago, possibly 3 months ago. Wants you to know that he's happy. He's watching over possibly a water sign. If Craig's not a water sign, he's watching over a water sign. And he just wants you to know that he's watching over you. Give a message. Give a message. What's your message? What's the message, Craig? What's the message? What's the message? There was something mysterious about his death. Something mysterious about his death that he wants someone to look into. Really look into. Something to do with overdose. Had something to do with an overdose. Possibly at his home or somewhere, a party or a celebration he was at. A woman could have been involved. Possibly air sign. I'm sorry, guys. This is off topic, but I have to address it. Someone that he was seeing. Someone he was interested in. Someone who lives at a distance from him. He possibly could have traveled to see her. He was very naive about her. And he thought what he did was very foolish. It was a foolish move. He was very naive. Somebody he didn't really know that well. He doesn't feel like he was acting responsible with that. He's waiting on some type of justice. He's waiting on some type of justice from that. So that's your message from Craig. Interesting. Okay. Clear that. Clear that. Let's just clear that energy right quick. Spirit guide, give me something on the new love coming to the collective. You're going to receive communication. Someone's going to come and see you. This new love is going to be moving in quickly towards you. When this new love come in, it's going to be rapid change. This relationship is going to move very fast. It's like when you meet each other, it's going to be as though you've known each other for a while. It's going to just take off. You guys are going to just click. This is going to be a very nurturing relationship. It's going to be a lot of material comfort in it. A lot of self-sufficiency. You both are going to be independent. You both are going to have your own money. Okay, you're also going to have a vision to create something together. Okay, yeah, see, a very loving relationship. This can be a good match. This is Two of Cups. This is great. It's going to be a lot of respect, a lot of balance, a lot of harmony, mutual attraction between you two. That's why I say you guys are going to just really hit it off right from the get-go. This is going to be a long-term, nurturing relationship. It's going to last a long time. All right? No more heartbreak. This person's not going to break your heart. You're done with that. That's all a part of the past. This person's not coming in to hurt you at all. Your past person, they're gonna have a lot of anxiety when they find out that you're in this new loving relationship, that you're happy, that you're moving forward, because this is more than likely going to lead towards marriage. Your person's going to be depressed. They're going to be in the head. They're going to receive a lot of anxiety about it. They're going to have anxiety because they know what they did. They know they messed up. They know they lost an empress, a once in a lifetime relationship with a nurturing person, their twin flame. Okay, because they were out here collaborating in third party affairs, hooking up with other people, putting other things ahead of them, ahead of you. All right, and your ex person, the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they know that they really messed up with you by engaging with other people, possibly working too much. Okay, probably hooking up in third party affairs. All right, someone who could have gotten with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They move forward toward them. They are going to want to try to travel towards you, to try to manifest you back into their life. All right, after collaborating with these people, because they want to show up now as the imprint in your life, offer you some type of emotional stability as well as physical stability. But you're not interested. You're putting an end to it. It's over. It's dead. They want to tell you that they changed, but you don't care to hear it. You've moving on with somebody else. You've put into that relationship. It's over. It's over. You're moving on. Show me some insights, please, as to the mindset. Give me some insights on this new beginning. Give me some insights, please, for the collective. Yeah, you're listening to your intuition. You're alchemizing. You're listening to your intuition. To go towards this new person, to have this happy family. You're going to follow your intuition. You're going to go with the new person, to have a happy family with the new person. Your guardian angels are leading you towards this new person for this new relationship. That's what your happiness is. Your happiness is not with the past person. And you already know that. You already feel it. They just want you to be patient. Take your time and wait for this person to come in. Okay? They say just a few more months, you have good things coming into you. They want you to know this past person is a liar and a gold digger. They're only out for themselves. This person could be an opportunist. They want to get with people only to see what benefits them. That person may also have some health issues that they're dealing with or that could arise with them. Mental, emotional, or physical. They may have something going on with their heart. I did tell you earlier, somebody has something going on with their liver. That person, your past person, dealing with some addictions, whether it's financial struggles, unhealthy addictions such as sex, alcohol, drugs. What else? What else does my collective need to know? What other insights should my collective be aware of? Probably also some questions about the sexuality. Someone's still trying to figure themselves out. So somebody's trying to figure out where they are sexual, do they like guys? Do they like women? Do they like men? Do they like a little bit of both? Do they want to have threesomes? Can they be monogamous? Can it be with one person? Can they not have these flings, constant flings all the time? The past person was a narcissist. They're full of themselves, very arrogant, only think about themselves, never think about how their actions affect other people. That past person could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or they could have been with a fire sign. We do have water out here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have earth out here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have air. We have all signs. We have air, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Your person feels the emotional distance between you, but there can also be some physical distance between the two of you. And they don't like that. Okay. How's my person feeling about the collective? How does my person feel about, how does the collective feel about the person on their mind? Actually, collective, you don't hate the person that hurt you. You don't hate your past person. You don't like how they treated you, but you don't hate them. Okay? What's going on with the past person right now? They're they're attached to someone who's bugging the shit out of them. They're attached to a bugaboo, a relationship they want to discard. They went to a relationship that should have been discarded in the past, but for some reason they held on to it. They held on to it. They should have released it a long time ago. They had the red flags, the warning signs to release it. They did not. Yeah, it was a third party. They were caught up. They were cheating. They were hooking up. They were supposed to keep a promise to you. The past person made a promise of the two of you having a love story, of being together, being in a relationship with you. And instead of them honoring a promise to you, they decide to go back to another situation. They went back to another situation to fulfill a fantasy that they had. And had that turn out for them? It didn't. It destroyed them. It destroyed the relationship. It destroyed the trust you guys had. They realized they messed up now because they're in a toxic situation that's not faring well for them, that they're not happy in. There's no emotional stability there. They know they messed up. They made the wrong choice, and they know they messed up. They know they messed up. Because if somebody's watching you, and I feel like their person's being investigated as well. They might be investigated by a third party. A third party might not trust them, and they might be watching them. Your person's watching you to see what you have going on, spying on you to see if you're seeing someone else. Or they also could just could be investigated by some type of police. I don't have police out here, but it could be watched by a police or some type of authority figure as well. Okay. Now, let me get a loving message from your person to you. And then I'll go ahead and get an angel oracle message. Spirit-wise. What would the person on the collective's mind like to say to the collective? They feel you are their twin flame, their soulmate. Even though you guys are opposite, they feel like you do complement one another. You are the best choice for them. They didn't realize that at the time. They realize it's too little too late. They know now that they're not going to get a second chance. They worry that it's over and that they won't get a second chance for you. But they'll always see you as their life partner. Always. No matter how much time goes by, you'll always be the one that was their life partner. But they're battling with codependency and some addictions right now. You know, I told you this person has some addictions. They feel possessive and they feel like they're possessing you. You're one of their possessions as well. But this person is emotionally blocked from giving love. They're emotionally blocked from giving love due to some past wounds that they have to deal with. Okay. But some things are going to come to light about this person. Some things you're going to find out, some things that's going on with this person, they're going to come to light. And maybe when these things come to light, you might get a better understanding about why they did the things that they did. This person needs to evolve and grow. They need to heal their inner child. They need to release the past and heal their inner child before they can go on to the next phase. This person is definitely going to need some time to do that. They self-sabotage your relationship out of ego and fear. And because they lack the confidence to be with you, they felt like they weren't enough. They just weren't ready. They weren't ready to venture into the unknown. They weren't ready to let go of their material items as well. This is somebody who's materialistic. Somebody who thought they could have the cake and eat it too. They just wanted things their way because they are possessive and controlling. All right, Spirit guides, go ahead and give me the angel oracle message for today for my collective. What's the angel oracle message? What numbers should they look for and pay attention to? What signs are the universe trying to give to the collective to help them throughout their day? 535. If you see 535, it says take a step. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. And do that. Let go of if you have an old belief that the two of you are going to come back together, let that go. Work on yourself, okay? Let go of the old patterns of constantly doing the same thing, carrying your relationships the same way, you know. Release all that, all right? If it is meant for the two of you to come back together, in a healthy relationship, you will. The universe will line you up to have a fated meeting, okay, when the both of you are healed. And only the universe will know when the both of you are healed. So you just continue to work on your stuff. Step out your comfort zone. If you don't step out your comfort zone and you don't grow and you don't evolve, you're not going to meet this new love that they have for you to meet, and so you can have that 10 of cups. So do that. 747 reassurance. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. They do see that you what you're doing. They did see you take the steps to try to heal. They do see you alchemizing, trying to manifest what you want. They see that and they're going to reward that, okay, by giving you exactly what it is that you want. By acknowledging your efforts, they're going to meet you halfway and do the rest. So this is my reading for you for today. It's a great reading. You have new love coming in. You've learned the lessons from the past. Unfortunately, the person in the past, they didn't do what they needed to do, and they're going to have to just ride out their storm, do their healing, and it is their karma. I mean, I'm sorry, but they need to take the time to heal. They need to take the time to go within, and they need to heal, okay? They know they messed up. I mean, they're telling you they messed up, all right? They have to heal with their addictions. They need to heal their past relationships. They need to learn how to be able to allow love to come in. They just have a lot to deal with. They have a lot. All right. So I wish you guys a great day. If you did like my style of reading, if you like what I had to say, like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Thank you.